Well, how's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the Kneady Homesteader channel. Today is going to be a little bit different. I have been wanting to make this video for quite a while, actually since I kind of stumbled upon this company. And I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory, but I wanted to try out the products, like really try out the products before sharing it. And I'm glad that I did, because I have since become friendly with the owner of the company, and she was able to give me a discount code for you guys. So, all right, it is my relationship and my love, my newfound love for Tallow Balm. You guys, I didn't even know about tallow. Now, maybe I did before the accident, but I could not, I had no memory recall of tallow or what tallow was. Until my girlfriend Constance over at Cosmopolitan Cornbread. By the way, if you are not subscribed to Constance, I'll leave her link up above in the corner. Go over there and subscribe to her. If you love my channel, you will love Constance. And so, we were hanging out and talking one night, and I was telling her about my eczema. Now, long story short, you guys know that I was in a horrific car accident that killed my husband. We were hit head-on by a drunk driver, 130-mile-an-hour impact. I had sustained many injuries. But I am allergic to fish. I know when I get like a CT scan, they have to like pump me through with a bunch of Benadryl because of the fluid that they have to like pump through you, the contrast. So long story short, when I had my leg surgery, they covered me in iodine and they didn't wash it off. And so it sat bandaged up. The iodine sat on my foot specifically for a little over 3 weeks. That was the first time I was able to take a shower. Until then, the bandages did not come off my leg, and they just sponge bathed me. So when they took the bandage off of my foot, I had the skin on my feet just kind of fell off, and I had sores, and it was horrific, okay? And it's been something that I've been battling with. So I have like severe eczema on my foot. Also, I have eczema on my arms, and you guys might notice it in some of my videos if it's flaring. I get these like red itchy patches on my skin. I have it on both arms. Not so bad on this arm. This is the worst arm. And it goes up to, I've got 2 tumors right here in my arm from the impact. They are benign, thank the Lord. But this is, the eczema travels all the way up there. So I'll get, and when I flare up, my arms get really itchy. But my foot is what really bothers me, because it hurts to walk, right? So I have tried every eczema cream out there. I have tried every foot balm, everything imaginable. And then finally, I brought it up to, I have a new doctor who took over my care after the accident, and I showed it to her, and she gave me a prescription medication. We did try several other products leading up to, like, you know, when one didn't work, we went up a level, until I tried a topical steroid. And the topical steroid helps. However, when I stop using it, it comes back full throttle plus some. So this yo-yo with my eczema has been really, you know, some days when my eczema on my foot is so bad, it prevents me from walking a whole lot. So, which really impedes me just getting back to life, okay, and living. So it's been a struggle. Anyway, one night I was talking to my girlfriend Constance, and I was having a flare, an eczema flare on my foot, and it was really painful. And I don't show anyone my foot really, because it's just so bad, and embarrassing, and all of the things. but I showed it to her and she's like, have you ever tried tallow? And I'm like, what? What's tallow? So it comes from 100% grass-fed and grass-finished cows. And it's got all of these anti-inflammatory properties in it, all these vitamins, vitamins A, vitamin E. There's so many vitamins in it. I had no idea. So she's like, yeah. She's like, well, I buy mine from 2 different companies. So I said, can you send me a link? I'll buy some and I'll try some. So she gave me both links. The first link that I tried, they were all sold out. So that was a no-go. And then the second link I tried, it was really expensive. It was like $110 a bottle. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, it's funny. I don't mind spending that kind of money on the kids if they need something. But for myself, I'm hesitant. So I didn't buy it, but I saved the link and I prayed on it. Because that's what I do. I pray on everything. So I prayed on it. And there just so happened to be a woman on Instagram that I had been following for quite a while. And because she talks a lot about things that are happening in our present state of the world. And totally unrelated to her business, okay? But she happened to make a post on her personal account about tallow. And I was like, okay, Lord. So usually when the Holy Spirit, brings things up like this is the direction that the Holy Spirit's pointing me to. And I'm like, okay, there's no coincidence there. So Lord, I'm supposed to try the tallow. All right. So I went over to the post that she had and went over to her other Instagram page, and it's called It's the Balm. And I'll leave all the links down below. I'll leave a link to her website down below as well. And so I went over to her website and I noticed that she too was all sold out, but she had mentioned that her drop date, so she releases her tallow once a month because quite frankly it takes her a month to make the batches that she makes. She makes one big batch of everything at once and then basically takes a week off and then starts the process all over again. It's very labor intensive. And her husband Travis, her name is April. April, hi if you watch this. And her husband Travis, they both worked for the hotel industry, which was another not so coincidence because Matt worked for almost a decade in the hotel industry. And so I thought that was another God wink for me. And they lost their jobs. They are devout Christians. And they lost their job when they would not take the vaccine for COVID. And so both of them worked together for I believe, the same hotel. And so their finances went from being very well to nothing. And this, I believe, was something that she was already making for her daughter. And she just started making it for more people and more, and it became a business. And that's how God works. When one door closes, another opens. And so this is a business, I believe she started it in December 2022. So it's just a little over a year and they are just growing and blossoming. And I'm doing this video because I'm hoping to pour blessings over their business and bless them and bless anyone out there like me who's suffering. I know people have, if you follow It's the Balm on Instagram, you will see so many testimonies of psoriasis and eczema and rosacea. I'm now starting to use it as my skincare. I know a lot of people say, oh, Heather, your skin's looking so good. It's so glowy. It's so dewy. It's the balm. It's the balm that's doing it. So I'm so excited to share this with you, but I wanted to try it out first for myself. So let's get back to the story. So So, so when she had a restock, I noted that her restock was, it was only in a couple days, so I didn't have to wait that long. So I made a note in my phone as I have to, because, you know, memory loss, right? So I made a note, and on that Sunday when it dropped, I bought myself a jar of the original. So I'm gonna show you the original. So this was my very first jar. I saved them all. This is my very first jar, because I got a, I don't know if you can see that. I got a little dent. I kind of messed up the label a little bit. But this was my first jar of tallow. And I got the whipped original. This is the one that I bought. And I used it all up. And I tell you, it made me cry. I would put this on it, and I'm going to try not to get emotional. But when you suffer so greatly, when you get that relief, it's such a blessing. And so I would put this on my feet at night. I was using, at that time I was using, Neosporin. Because the Vaseline, I was using Vaseline, and the more Vaseline I used, I felt like it was just making my eczema worse. So then I would piggyback it with, you know, one night with Vaseline and one night with Neosporin. And so I put this on, and I had such relief. And so I just started using this, and it was a game changer. Now, I felt relief, but as the time goes on, and as I use this continuously for longer stretches of time, the benefits have just been overwhelming. So I knew I had to make a video and share this. So this was my first, was the original. So my second order, when I used all of this up, I went back and I wanted to try Soothe, because, and those are the two that I'm going to talk about the most, because those are my two favorite. I was like, okay, the original is really working for me. I'm going to try the Soothe to kind of soothe my eczema, but she was sold out of the Soothe. So I went ahead and I ordered Jasmine. Let me see if this is my Jasmine. Yes. So this was my second bottle, and I used Jasmine, and Jasmine worked great, and it smells amazing. So let me see. The original is 100% grass-fed, grass-finished tallow, USDA organic jojoba oil, and lavender, and bergamot oils is in the original. And then the Jasmine is, again, the 100% grass-fed, grass-finished tallow, USDA organic jojoba oil, 100% pure emu oil, and jasmine, Jasmine grandiflorium, is it? I don't know. I probably butchered that. But this one, I love the scent of the jasmine. So this was my second bottle because they didn't have the Soothe. So I reached out to April. At the time, I didn't know April. I just reached out to her. I bought these with my own money, okay? I reached out to her and I said, do you think, and this was right as I had just put my order in for the jasmine, I said, I explained to her, I said, you don't know me, but I've been following you for a while. I just recently bought your tallow. I've used the original, and now I just bought the jasmine. I'm interested in the Soothe. What would you recommend for my eczema? Because she has a couple different, you know, several different types, which I'm gonna show you all of them. And she said, I think Soothe is what you'll really like, the Soothe. And I said, well, you were sold out, so I ended up ordering the jasmine. Can I use the jasmine? She's like, yes, go ahead. You can use the jasmine too. And then her and her husband found out about our story, and she mailed me a Soothe. She's like, she's like, Travis wants to send you one. And I said, oh, no, don't send me anything. I'll pay for it. I don't want anything for free. And she's like, no, please let us gift you a Soothe. So she sent me a Soothe, and the Soothe is this is what I use on my eczema now. I love the original, okay? I still love the original, and I keep an original in my Bible bag with me. I also keep it in my purse. I just take it from one bag to the other. But it's the Soothe that I put on my foot every single day. I use it in the morning. If I'm going somewhere, I'll use it before I go out. I use it at night. I use it continuously. So this is my my bottle of Soothe. So, and now I'm on my next bottle of Soothe, which is that one. And now I just got a new Soothe. So Soothe, and this is how it'll come. It comes in these beautiful jars, you guys. Like, there's no skimping here. Like, this is just a beautiful product. It's a beautiful glass jar. She's got the little cover here that you just kind of lift up. Hopefully, camera, are you focusing? Yeah, there you go, camera. You just lift up, if I can, with my pincher, my bum thumb. And this is how it comes to you, okay? It is so smooth. Can you see that? It is so smooth. It is so buttery. It is so, oh my goodness. It's so, so good. It's so, so good. It's like, I can't describe it. It's like luxury in a bottle, you guys. It's luxury in a jar. And I love it. So the Soothe is what I use on my eczema. And I told April, that I wanted to make a video. I said, I've got to share this because I've got so many people with different ailments, and many with eczema, many with rosacea like I do, many with psoriasis. There's like, I can't even go into all the things that people have uses for. Psoriatic arthritis. Slow down, Heather. Cold sores, back acne, all kinds of acne, scars, cracked heels, burns, sunburns, fine lines, wrinkles, you name it. Tallow. You guys probably know about tallow. I'm just late to the game. But this has been such a game changer for me. And so I have slowly bought all of the products. Like every month I try something new. I tried their little rose balm, and look at the little rose. It came with the little rose in it. I think she did it for like photos, and then I got one with the little rose in it. Now this is a whipped. So it comes in two different kinds, and I want to show that too. So this is my new rose. So it comes whipped, or it comes in the balm. Now the difference between the two, now she whips this like with a hand beater. She puts all the stuff on Instagram, you guys. If you follow It's the Balm, you can watch them make it. She films their whole process, and it's just amazing. I love supporting mom and pop shops, entrepreneurs. I just have a deep love and just a appreciation for all the hard work. So this is like buttery soft, okay? So think of like a really, it's not, it's kind of like a soft, like a butter, like, like a stick of butter, where this would be more like a whipped butter. If you had to compare it, it's very similar to that. This is like, it's like, I don't know. Hopefully you can see that. Let's see. There we go. It's like whipped cream. It's like almost like a whipped shaving cream. Maybe a little bit stiffer than that, but it's so fluffy. And when she ships it, she ships mine in a, well, she ships all of ours in a little, like a foil pack so that the temperature doesn't affect it because it can't melt, right? It's just incredible. The care that they do. Her husband, you can watch it on Instagram. Her husband puts on the labels one by one by hand himself. So loving. There's so much love. You know, I talk about that all the time in my channel. You know, people say, oh, Heather, you know, when you can, everything you make looks so beautiful. Your bread is beautiful. The jars you can are beautiful. And I say, it's the love. It's the love that flows through you and from your heart through your hands. And it's the love that flows through this that makes this such an amazing product, a beautiful product. I just love it. I can't say enough about it. They also make a baby balm, you guys. And I bought baby balm. I bought baby balm. I'm like, I don't have a baby, but I'm going to buy baby balm and I'm going to try it. And I have loved this. I started using this on my face. And now I just bought, I bought Nightcap. Now Nightcap is supposed to work really well on scars. So I'm going to try this on my scars on my leg and on my wrists. Just to see what it does. But I bought R&R for my face. But April says actually people that do the face, because there's an oil cleanse that you do where you put the oil on and then like a hot rag, and it's just, oh, it's like going to a spa in your bathroom. But that's what I've been using on my face, which has given me this like, it's like a sheen. It's like a glow, and it's the balm. You can use it even under your makeup if you want to. So she said use the rose. The rose balm is what people have been loving on their face. So I have the rose balm. I'm gonna start trying that on my face. But I mean, you can't go wrong with any of these. But the baby balm, a really cute idea what her and her husband started doing. If you buy the baby balm for like your baby or a grandbaby, all you have to do is shoot April and Travis an email, a message, and let them know what your baby's name or what your grandbaby's name is, and for free they will make a personalized label for you. I think the boys are like little blue balloons, so you have like 2 little blue balloons on either side, and it'll say like, I'll just use my kids, like Mason's baby balm. It'll have 2 sets of blue balloons next to the name. Or for girls, I think they're 2 pink bows. So it would say Mina's baby balm. And I'm like, that is so cute. And what a good like idea for like a baby shower gift, right? Baby balm. I'm telling you, I love that. That was really, what's in that one? Baby balm has the grass-fed tallow, the jojoba oil, 100% pure emu oil, lang lang, and Roman chamomile. Oh, no wonder it smells so good. Oh, smells so good. Let's see, the nightcap that, now this one I have in whipped. There's my whipped, although you can't really tell it's whipped anymore because I took all the pretty part off. This is what I've been using on my face. And then I just started using the original too. So that's what I have been using on my face was the nightcap. But she told me people have been using this on their scars. So this is what I'm going to start using that on my scars just to see. Let's see. I got the R&R. That one. And this one has grass-fed tallow, jojoba oil, 100% pure emu oil, lavender, cedarwood, and Roman chamomile and lang lang. Oh, so it smells so good. So, you know, you can't go wrong. So it all depends on what oil you want. Now I know the rose oil is the most expensive on the website. Like I said, I'll leave the link to It's the Balm. Look at the cute little cows. I mean, it's a mama cow and a baby cow on there. Look at that. Is it gonna focus? There we go. Isn't that cute? So the roses, the rose is tallow jojoba oil. I'm saying that right? One time I said jojoba. Somebody said no, it's jojoba. 100% pure emu oil, and the rose damascena. Is that how you say that? I know that for 5 milliliter, a little 5 milliliter bottle of rose oil takes 10,000 rose petals to make. That's incredible. I didn't know that. And now the rose oil being the most expensive because the oil, the essential oil is so expensive, totally makes sense. But this smells like, and I'm going to age myself. I am going to be 51 this year. I'm going to age myself. My very first perfume, I wanted perfume when I turned 13. That was like one of my big things that I wanted for my birthday. And my mom did not want me to wear like anything too perfumey. So she bought me Tea Rose. Do you remember the Tea Rose perfume? Those of you that are my age. This smells like the Tea Rose perfume my mom bought me. And I wore that like, I think I wore that all the way through into high school. It smells so, so good. It's just so good. Anyway, you guys, I wanted to share this, and you know, I got with April and I said, you know, I have a YouTube channel and I want to share this because I know other people who are suffering with eczema and dermatitis and psoriasis and just all kinds of different skin ailments. And if this can help just one person out there that is suffering like I have been, and they can get relief like I have. I mean, this used to be so itchy at night. I used to have to lay an ice pack and wrap an ice pack. The ice pack that I used for my legs, I got these big, really big ice packs, and I used to put it in a pillowcase, and I used to just wrap it around my arm, and I'd have to lay out, stretch with my arm stretched out. So because the ice was the only thing that would calm down the flare-up of the eczema, which it would turn bright red, and then it was so itchy. It was so itchy, I just wanted to peel my skin off. Like, it was just so bad, and there was countless nights that I stayed up crying because between my arm and my foot, I was just so miserable. And I'm like, I cannot believe that I've tried so many creams and nothing has helped me. I was at my wit's end. And then God brought me Constance, and Constance brought me tallow into my life that I didn't even know about. And all of that led me to April and Travis and It's the Balm. And like I said, I've shown you now the jars that I have personally used myself. I bought myself, and it's incredible. It is a game changer. It is a lifesaver. I no longer am miserable. I have taken tallow to people at church for them to try. I cannot say enough about tallow and what it has done for me. And I cannot say enough about It's the Balm. Okay, so one thing I want to mention is that she drops her balm once a month, because like I said, that's how long it takes to actually make it. It takes a couple of weeks of making this. So the next drop is going to be this Sunday, January 28th. It's at 11 a.m. Eastern time, so set your reminders on your phone like I do. And if you use the code Kneady, I'm going to put it right here on the screen for you, Kneady, you can get 10% off. Thank you so much, April and Travis, for giving us 10% off. You know, the first time I ordered, when I ordered the one balm to try, she sent me a little coupon card for 10% off your next purchase. I put in my second order, and I did not use the coupon. And I told her, I said, I don't want to use the coupon because I want you to I want you to have all the money. I don't need the, I want you to have all the money. I want your business to be blessed. And she said, it will be blessed, even with your 10% off coupon. So, April and Travis, thank you so much for giving my followers 10% off of this. It's such a blessing. And if you were to ask me which one should I try, Heather, because you done showed me all of them and now I'm confused which one I want, I would say either try the original or try the Soothe, since the Soothe is what I really love, and this is what I have gone through the most bottles of. This is what I personally use on my eczema, both on my foot and my arms. But if you don't know, go with the original. If you want something that just you can use on anything and everything, go with the original. The original, again, has the grass-fed tallow, the organic jojoba oil, lavender, and bergamot, where this one is the grass-fed tallow, the jojoba oil, and then cedarwood, lavender, coriander, Egyptian geranium, patchouli, rose, absolute, and sandalwood. So the Soothe, I didn't tell you what was in the Soothe. Heather, you didn't mention what was in the Soothe, so that is quite the list. But I'm telling you, the Soothe does exactly that. It soothes. I put this on, compared to some of the other creams and ointments that I've tried that burn. Even the, when I use the Neosporin, it burns so bad. But a lot of the other foot creams that I use just burn. I go through like 5-10 minutes of just like, jiggling my leg in bed at night because it burns so bad. Not with the Soothe. Not with any of these, but this is like comfort. Like, I put this on and it's like wiping away misery. That's what it's like. It's so soothing. It's like, so whenever my foot, especially if I'm up, like, I did a bit of I was kind of busy canning for a while in the kitchen all last week. The Soothe, the Soothe was on my foot. It was on my foot, and it made it where I could walk around and I'm not in pain. And my foot's not itching. It's not sore. It's not bleeding, because that's what happens when I'm on my feet too much. So I just, you cannot go wrong with any of these. And if you got a baby in your life, you got to get the baby balm. But if you were going to start and just want to try one to see if it'll work for you, I would say either go with the original or go with the Soothe, just because the Soothe is my go-to. So if that helps you any. I prayed over this video before I made it, and I'm going to pray over this video after I make it. And my prayer is that the Holy Spirit has laid this on my heart to share this product because somebody out there needs it. I am speaking directly to one of you. I know I am, because God keeps calling it to me. But I wanted to try it first. I wanted to see how it would work for me. I wanted to see a difference in my skin, and I have, and I hope that this is, if it's for you, that this is what blesses you, that this is what brings you relief, or your child relief, or your grandchild relief, whoever you may know that's suffering from a skin ailment that needs healing. I'm going to leave the link down below to her Instagram, as well as the website, and you can look at the testimonies yourself. It is, sometimes I read them, and she'll share the emails, the messages she gets, and I just cry, because it is such a lifesaver for so many, and you don't realize like how miserable dealing with something like an eczema can actually be, and how it can really just weigh down your life, keep you awake at night, just miserable. And so, April, Travis, thank you. Like, thank you for being obedient to the Lord, for this calling that has been placed on your life to make such an incredible product for people like me who are suffering. And I hope that this video blesses you and blesses your business. And I hope that it blesses the people out there watching that need something like this. And I want to thank Constance for leading me into tallow. Because I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed to rub tallow on it. And now, even when the kids come to me with a scrape or anything, I'm like, let's rub some tallow on it. Back in the day, I think it was dirt, right? Just put a little dirt in it. That was what my grandpa used to say. Just put a little dirt in it. And now I say just put a little tallow in it. This thing is just, it's like a miracle cream. It's crazy. So with that, okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I could talk about this forever. I hope this blesses you. I love you guys. I'll be back really soon. I don't know what my next video will be, but I'll be back soon. And God bless you. And I hope this blesses you too. So, all right, see you soon. Love you. Take care.